This is an LMTV News special report.
Good morning, Linn-Mar. Over the past 2 weeks, we have prepared for our response in the case of a fire or severe weather event by having multiple drills. These drills are important practice of evacuation procedures in case such action is ever needed. And while renovation continues and new areas of the building are open for use, these drills help us to identify any needed changes to our evacuation plans. 2 years ago, we also began to inform students about action needed if there is a severe threat either in or near the building, or if we are in a building lockdown. We will continue to provide this information to students and staff at the beginning of the year, and we will also have 2 sessions regarding ALICE response during second semester. A lockdown can happen for an incident happening off campus, an incident in the vicinity of the school, or for an incident occurring on the campus. We are not conducting either a lockdown or serious threat evacuation drill today. Our purpose today is to inform you what happens if the building goes into lockdown or if there is a severe threat or intruder in the building. A lockdown means that there is a real or potential threat in the vicinity outside of the school building. If an announcement is made that the building is in lockdown, stay within your building location or classroom and listen to instructions from staff. No one will be allowed to leave the building, and only law enforcement will be allowed to enter the building. Teachers will also be moving students away from exterior windows and rooms as needed. It is important that cell phones not be used during a lockdown in order to allow for effective communication between school officials and law enforcement. Once a lockdown has been lifted, and possibly even during the lockdown, you will be asked to contact your parents if you have a cell phone to let them know that you are okay and possibly some specifics for why the lockdown took place or is taking place. If a serious threat is present inside the building, then a different action is needed on your part. If an announcement is made or you are told by staff that there is a serious threat within the building, then you should flee to the nearest exit and go to either the ESCO Electric Building on Barrington Parkway or the Indian Creek Country Club on Indian Creek Road. Your action to a threat inside of our building is for you to get out of the building from the nearest door as quickly as possible. We ask that you go either to the ESCO Electric Building or Indian Creek Country Club so that we can account for everyone. If there is a serious threat in the building and you hear or see a commotion that prevents you from fleeing the room you are in, then stay in the room, barricade doors, and prepare yourself to attack with various objects in the room. If any individuals should try to enter the room, protect yourselves by attacking any perpetrators with the objects. As you are able, you should flee the location and exit the building to either the ESCO Electric Building or Indian Creek Country Club. In the final few minutes of class this period, your teachers will explain to you what actions you should take within the room should such a threat be near your room. Remember, if we should have a lockdown or a threat outside of the building, stay in the building. If there is a threat within the building, you need to flee and get out of the building as quickly as possible and go to either the ESCO Electric Building or Indian Creek Country Club. If a threat is preventing you from fleeing your room, then protect yourself, attack as needed, and flee the building as you are able. We hope that such actions are never needed on your part, and we assure you that the building, district, and local law enforcement continue to be diligent to ensure the safety of everyone on our campus at all times. Thank you for your attention today as we continue to plan for all safety evacuations within our building. At this time, teachers will briefly explain to you what you should do in the event of a threat forcing you to stay in your classroom. Then, it will be time to get back to your coursework. Thank you, Linn-Mar. Make it a great Friday.